Hello, I want to just go over today about how I've been praying for this, what we're seeing around us and everything. This is something I believe the Lord has taught me over the last few years to really get focused on prayer. And there's just really a couple places in the Bible that I'll go over. One of them is Romans 1:17, and it says this: "For therein is the righteousness of God revealed from faith to faith, as it is written, the just shall live by faith." So in this verse in Romans 1:17, it says that the righteousness of God is revealed. And I think that is very, very important. The righteousness of God is revealed from faith to faith when we, God's people, live by faith. So the righteousness of God, God's plans and purposes can be revealed when we live by faith. So that, I believe, is very, very important. So one of the best places that I found to start from, really it's the entire Bible, but specifically in Hebrews chapter 12. And this is what I learned. And when you look at Hebrews chapter 11 and then the first two verses of 12, Hebrews 11 tells us of the people that live by faith. And really when they did that, the righteousness of God was revealed. So here's what he showed me, and here's how I've been praying for these things that we're seeing around us. I just simply take this, and I'll read Hebrews 12:1 and 2. "Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God." Now, those two verses here really, and along with Romans 1:17, help me to pray concerning this time. So I just simply took the cloud of witnesses that it mentions in Hebrews 11, and I looked and studied what they witnessed, what they experienced, what they saw. And when I looked at what they witnessed and what they saw, I started praying along those lines of what they were looking for. And they were really looking for they were looking at God's plans and purposes. They were looking at his will of what he wanted here on this earth, and that's what they were pursuing. So I took examples I took Abraham's life, and I studied Abraham's life, and I looked at what he witnessed, what he experienced, what he was looking for. The same way with Noah, same way with Moses. I took those, and I would encourage you to go through and look at their lives individually and look at what those guys were after, what they were pursuing. And you'll find out through that what the will of God and what the plan of God is. And that is how it really has sharpened my prayer, because what they were looking for and what they were pursuing was God's will, and is what he wanted here on this earth. That's why it says here in Hebrews 12:1 that we're surrounded by them. They're a witness. They're a witness as to what they saw, what they heard, and here it helps us to run that race that's set before us, because it really defines the race that's set before us, what those guys witnessed, what they experienced. So again, that's Hebrews 12:1 and 2, and Romans 1:17. And when the just live by faith, we're looking to Jesus, we're looking to him to see that what he authored, he will author our faith, and he will finish our faith. We can live by faith to faith. He shows us what his plan and purpose is here on this earth through those cloud of witnesses. And then that helps us to pray and helps us to pursue the same thing.